Okay, now we're going to go into the sign of Cancer. Cancer, you're a water sign, and you are deeply emotional. You are deeply passionate about everything you do, as all water signs are. You are also a very earthy sign. Practical, down to earth. You care about everything. You're a hard worker. And you are really, when you put your heart into it, it's 150%. Uh, you are there to be for your family. You're very family oriented. You care about people to the point where you care so much it affects you. If something goes wrong, you are affected by it. Physically, emotionally, mentally, everything. It just affects your whole um, persona. Okay, we're almost there. Um, Again, you're a water sign. You are happy to be there for everyone and everything. And when someone calls you and says, I need you, you will be one of the first ones to jump in the car and say, I will be there. I almost, almost. I will be there. You're a sign that people tend to gravitate to for advice, for love advice, and for family advice. You are a great family person, not only with other family members, but with yourself and your own family. And you will always put 150% in your family. Okay, your bottom card, celebration. This is great. I've had a lot of cards that have had this. This is the Nine of Cups. I don't even have to, I just look at the picture and I'm like, Nine of Cups, celebration. And it's mainly family celebration. Cancer, usually starts um, at the end of June and goes to July 21st. And then July 21st, we cusp and we go into Leo. So any one of those individuals that start at the end of June, after June 22nd, on forward to July 21st, you are you're a Cancerian. I mean, you have Cancer. Most of you have Cancerian plates, personalities. Whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, or your setting sign, if it's in Venus, or if it's in your Ketu or Rahu, or in your um, sign of Cancerian, where you have many, many, many degrees of Cancer in any one of your planetary signs. This is predominantly strong for you. Okay, as with the other readings, you know, just I'm going to reiterate what I reiterated for everybody else. The new moon was in Taurus on the 26th of this month. On the 27th, we had a waxing phase begin on Taurus, ruled by Venus, Earth sign. On the 30th of April was Walpurgis night in Cancer, and the May 1st this week, on Monday, was Valentine Day of growth, hand fasting, and being childlike, celebrating and growth on the earth. The 2nd of May, which is today, was in Leo, which is creative and passionate. Today should have been something that you had great creativity. Hopefully you did. Mercury will be in retrograde until the 3rd of May, and we may still feel its effects after this Thursday on to about the 8th or 9th of the month, maybe even to the full moon, but I want to say definitely probably around the 8th of the month. We may feel its effects a few days after that, definitely. So wait until about the 8th to purchase any technology, purchase anything, any major purchases, any contracts. Don't sign anything. Don't sign on a deadline. Wait until about, from the 10th on to the end of the month. That might be a better time for you. On the 11th, the moon will go waxing. On the 9th of May, we want to get our hands in the earth or go hiking. We might feel like we want to be in wilderness or become one with the earth. Scorpio moves into the 9th of the month and then stays in till the full moon on the 10th of the month. Sorry, I just asked my cat to move. Eastern Standard Time, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. May 10th will have a full moon in Scorpio, which again is ruled by Pluto in 20 degrees. Color of the day will be yellow. Incense will be honeysuckle. And this is also a Vestic day, as they say, on the full moon, which is May 10th. It's a tribute to the goddess Vesta, time to decorate our altars with flowers, and also a day of absolute purity because she's known to be the virgin goddess. And kind of celebrate hearth, home, and family, and especially family. The full moon in Scorpio wants us to dig deeper below the surface. Don't be superficial this month. I think don't be such a hermit this month. They want us to dig deeper, go in the surface of within ourselves and with other people. Pluto will trine with the sun and sextile in the moon on May 10th, and Scorpio also rules the sexual organs, the reproductive system, and might be a good time for reproductive endeavors if you want to have children. Growth and rebirth, growing deeper within ourselves, releasing anything that no longer serves us. Don't tolerate it anymore. On the full moon of May 10th, it's asking us, and it will make us change, because a lot of people are getting the Chariot and the Fool and many other tarot cards that are asking us to change. Change is transitioning, change, transformation within ourselves, with other people, with what no longer serves us. Moving forward, rebirth, accent. But rebirth, regrowth, renew. The RRRs. Rebirth, regrowth, renew. And, it's also focusing on the North and the South Node. Both of them are, the South Node is, as we know it, Ketu, our karmic past or our shadow past. The dragon's tail is telling us to let go of things that no longer serve us, get rid of it. Don't be in our shadow past. Don't do it anymore. Don't go there. Forget it exists. Move forward. Even if it's somebody you love, sometimes we just have to say goodbye, especially if they're an adult. Unfortunately, and I'm feeling the pain myself. So, with the dragon's tail being in Ketu, let go of the karmic past and start anew in our North Node in the dragon's head or Rahu, and move forward to new changes, new things that have come with this full moon. Mars will square Neptune around this time, awaiting with more flexible things for us to. Neptune is asking us to be more flexible. And I said this before. If somebody asks you to do something you really don't want to do it, do it. Try something new. Be more flexible. And even if afterwards you don't like it, you don't have to do it again, but at least you tried. Be flexible. Be more objective. Neptune will the Mars will square with Neptune and trine with Neptune, focusing on all of Rahu is gonna trine with Neptune, focusing on all new achievements and new transformations. Again, I said this earlier. This is a really great time for rebirth, regrowth, renew on the earth. And in water signs, it's great for reflection and creativity, and for fire and air signs, it's great for reflection and creativity. Water signs, it's great for rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. I say it again. Water signs, okay, and earth signs, rebirth, starting anew, planting your seeds, starting and over again, resow anew, and get rid of what doesn't serve us anymore. It's important this month. On May 11th, the moon will return to It's waning phase. That's time for studying, banishing, releasing bad energy, people that no longer serve us. The next new moon will be on May 25th in Gemini, and waxing phase will begin again on May 26th. So with that said, let's start the reading. So that's what you have for your bottom card, Cancer. And sign of Cancer, water. Sign of Cancer, water. Ooh, that didn't go well. Let's try that again. Sign of Cancer, water sign. All right, great. So we know that this was at the bottom of the deck when we first shuffled it. I'll put it there. Okay, this is your significator. Nine of Wands. Battling it out, fighting off. Okay, are there things going on that we need to get rid of, fight off, battle it off, be done with it, get rid of it? Let's take a look at that. This is what covers you. Oh, this is great. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Volunteering, donating, being a part of family, giving money, giving presents, giving gifts to family members and the community and friends and people in need and yourself. And this is a lovely card. I like this. This is, as you can see, he's giving money to the children. He's volunteering. He's caring. He's giving. That's great. That covers you. Okay. What crosses you? Okay. And this is the Five of Wands. And I call this is the Five Dragons. And like, Ketu, the South Node, that's the karmic past. Get rid of it. The North Node, Rahu, the head of the dragon, they want you to start anew and have new transformations. So maybe you're battling. Maybe I'm going to put this down for a moment. You started off battling it out. Family involvement, family gift giving, family giving. But in the meantime, you're still battling it out. See, the dragons are fighting each other. They're battling out. There's disagreements. There's petty squabbles, things of that sort. And sometimes with family, we have that. I mean, that's kind of common. I come from a big family. I get it. The foot of your matter. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. I like him, but I don't like him. He's like the street smart guy that robs you when you're not looking and when you're looking. I mean, you could stand in there and he could pick in your pocket and you won't even know it. So be careful with that, okay? He's the streets. You need to be street smart. You need to be looking at what's going on around you. Be more cognitively aware or metacognitively aware of your surroundings. Okay? This is what wanes you. Geez, we just talked about this. Ketu, the karmic past, the dragon's tail. This is your karmic past. This is karma, major arcana. Karma. What goes around comes around. What you reap, what you sow. It's in your karmic past. Do not live in your shadow side any longer. Ketu is telling you, the South Node is telling you, Ketu is the South Node telling you to no longer live in your shadow past. What goes around comes around. It's in the past. Let it go. Start anew. Rahu and your North Node is telling you to start new transformations, change what needs to be released, and start anew. Okay, great. That's kind of following my reading. Okay, and with this, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which means you kind of need to study. This is the Apprentice upright. He's studying his craft, whatever your craft is. I know what mine is, obviously. But you need to get more involved in your craft because right now it's not working out for you. You need to really work harder on what you're doing there. Okay? He is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a very earthy sign. The Pentacles is very earthy. Okay, so when we have the Three of Pentacles, you know, we are really looking at what we need to study, what we need to focus on. And maybe that's the problem. We're not focused. Are we focused? Okay, because the Three of Pentacles is a very serious sign, just like the Eight of Pentacles. It's hard work, employment, progress, success, getting through a situation, creativity, using your talents. Are you not using your talents? Missed opportunities, you know, laziness, impatient, not paying attention to details, not understanding your work. Start paying attention to details. Start understanding your work. Start studying harder. Stop being lazy. Start putting your best foot forward. Okay. Celebrations. Now in the reverse, I know this sounds crazy. This is yay, happy birthday, happy weddings, happy births, happy, you know, divorce, happy whatever happiness. These are celebrations, but even in reverse, this is still a great card. This is still a card of, in reverse, it just means like, surprise! You're not supposed to know it's a surprise. So maybe a surprise may come to you. And in reverse, this card is definitely still a great card. I love this card because even upside down, in reverse, it still even means that it still maintains positive message. Celebrations are a big surprise. Maybe somebody's going to hold a surprise party for you, or maybe somebody's going to have a surprise for you, or maybe something's going to happen that you're going to be surprised about. Not that you know, but try to act surprised. You know, try to act surprised. It's still a good card in reverse, so no worries. Okay, hopes and fears. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a big deal. And Cancer, you're getting a lot of wand signs. You've got the Five of Wands with the dragon. You've got you've got the Five of Wands with the dragons. You've got the Four of Wands with the celebration. Now you have the Eight of Wands. Okay, the Eight of Wands is pretty significant. What are you doing here? Okay, the Eight of Wands is telling me what's going on. Is there a situation that's going to drag on forever? Because that's what it's telling me. If you've cast a spell, if you're pagan, like myself, if you cast a spell, it might take forever. Is there trouble with travel? Cancel flights? There's some sort of cancellation here, something that's not going so well. Or it's going to be stalled. That's your hopes and fears. So are you looking to get married? It's maybe you will, because it's upside down, it's in reverse, it's a surprise. Maybe you will get engaged or get married or have a birthday party or whatever, but it's stalled. Okay. Community, family, and what you have going on in your life? Oh boy. The Seven of Cups. Cups are emotional. How do I know that? Because I'm a water sign too. I'm Pisces. Cups are emotional, but when you have 7 cups, I'm going to move this back a little bit so you can focus on it and kind of try to tilt it. Look, you have 7 decisions you can make. Eventually, you're going to have one to pick a decision, stick with it, keep with it, and go with it. 7 cups with different decisions to make. And they all have elements as well. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and as below, so above. As within, so without. That's, and then you have the decisions to make. That's what the wizard is telling you. As above, so below. As within, so without. You have these decisions to make. Keep your options open. One of these decisions will be the best for you, but you're going to have to discern your options and think about whatever you're celebrating that's just kind of a secret or being stalled. Maybe you need to think about that. Maybe you need to think about the situation. Here you came in here as your significator with a battle, something you're battling. And then you had the family, the volunteering, the money, the donation, the great family card. And then you had a battle or petty squabbles again with family. Maybe there's a decision you need to make. And what decision is that? What do you need to change? Again, Ketu, your karmic past. Rahu, new transformations, new transitions, new beginnings, rebirth, regrowth, renew. What decisions do you have to make? Okay, then we have your hopes and dreams. Again, with the wands. Wow, 7 of wands. You have a lot of fire energy in you right now. Pretty amazing. Okay, fire. That's the 7 of wands. The 7 of wands. Sorry, the 7 of wands. Adrenaline, ambition, challenges to be met. What do you want to What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Overcoming mundane obstacles, mundane routines. You want to make a change. Maybe you're not sure how to make that change, but you want to make that change. You're really trying. You really are. Okay? Putting your skills to the test. Make the decision. Put your skills to the test. Loving it. I mean, like, all in order. Okay? Your outcome. Your outcome. This is funny because this is an air sign and this is the 5 of swords. And your outcome is, this is the 5 of swords and they have the 5 little fairies here. I'm going to move back a little bit. The 5 little fairies here. And I'll put it up. And then the 5 fairies here. I'm going to say, this is funny because really this is a card of, after everything we just went through, this is the, please just don't take it seriously and laugh at yourself. Laugh at yourself. Even if you made a terrible, horrible mistake, just freaking laugh at yourself, man. Laugh at yourself. That's what they're telling you to do. Whatever petty quabbles happen, whatever happened in the past, get over it, change it, don't live in your shadow. Watch out for the street smart guy that's, or be more street smart. Watch your back. You need to study. Stop being lazy. Move forward. Overcome obstacles. Start getting in your own path again. Surprises are coming. Surprises are coming your way. Pretend that you don't know they are. That card, the street guy card, just fell down. So be careful. I don't know if this is somebody in your family, somebody you're friends with, or somebody you're dating, or yourself. Be careful. He's clever. He's slick. He's like a thief you don't see that stands next to you and pickpockets your wallet out of your pocket, and then you don't realize it, and then you go to the store and realize that this guy just stole your wallet. Careful. Okay? But this card at the end, your outcome is telling me, oh, you need to take a few steps back and laugh at yourself. Okay? Because this is telling you to move on. You have decisions to make. Make the best one for you. As above, so below. As within, so without. Make the decision that best suits you. Pick the best cup that suits you and move forward and overcome any challenges. And the best thing for you to do is to just laugh at it. Laugh at yourself and avoid any gossip or any nonsense. Who cares? I hate to say this, and I'm not supposed to say it, but I'll say it. In a New York Minute, fuck them. When you wake up in the morning, you have to look at yourself. Just laugh at yourself. You overcome this. Make the right decision. Get up the next day, laugh at yourself, and put your best foot forward and make the transformations. Because the bottom of the deck, you have a lot of family celebrations that are coming your way. A lot of celebrations. And you had a family card beforehand, too, in here. And you had the surprise card. Okay. Awesome reading, Cancer. Wow. Fantastic, man. Okay. And now we're going to my ancient oracle cards, where I do past, present, and past, present, and future. After I do the past, present, and future, we are going to go to my Celtic cards in this world and in the other world. I like them, my ancient Celtic cards. Almost. I like when it gets where I can't push anymore, so that I know that the reading is really good for you. Great. Almost there for Cancer. Reading for Cancer. Reading for Cancer. Almost there. Cancer, you had a great reading. I mean, really overall, that was kind of fantastic. The petty squabbles in this tree person, I want to say, the guys are telling me that maybe there's something not right in your family. I don't want to say like there's something wrong all the way around. I want to say like just watch out. Maybe something's just not right in the family structure. And we need to kind of mind our P's and Q's a little bit more wisely. Okay? Like, maybe somebody's doing something in your family that you don't really approve of. And it's kind of, you're having petty squabbles or petty back and forth about it, whether it's on the phone or through email or Facebook or whatever. But you need to really just watch it. Cover yourself. Protect yourself. There's a lot of gifts and surprises for you. There are new overcoming obstacles and decisions for you to make. And in the end, it's asking you to laugh at yourself and move on, because there is this beautiful beautiful family card at the end. It's family celebrations. That's the 9 of Cups. And it's all about emotions and families. And you might just want to go with that. Sometimes you have to, I know with even my own family, sometimes you just have to say pass. No, I think that, like say, you know what, we're not coming over for Thanksgiving. I think this Thanksgiving we're going to just, I'm using this as an example, maybe this Thanksgiving we're just going to sit it out and have dinner for 2 or dinner for 3, and, our child and spouse, and just say, we're going to call it a quiet evening this year. We don't want to be involved in all the drama. I'm feeling drama in here, especially with this card. I don't like this 5 of Wands, because this is like drama. Oh, you said this, and I said that, and you did that, and I did this, and I don't like drama. So maybe with that, you might want to, like I said, overcome the obstacles. There's a surprise. Overcome the obstacles. You have the decisions to make. It's telling you to move forward and laugh at yourself. Really. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy when you look in the mirror, or you're not happy when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be miserable. And we're too sensitive for that because we're water signs. There. That's it. Okay. So, present. Pendulum. Pendulum. Making decisions. There will be decisions that you had to make, or that you will make, and it's in this reading, this tarot reading. Already, you've got to look, decisions. Look, it says here at the bottom, decisions. If I need to go back, don't mind me. I'm in shorts. It's summertime here in Texas. It's 90 degrees today, so it's saying pendulum. You have decisions to make. Decisions are going to come your way. You are going to need to make decisions, healthy decisions, decisions that help you move forward. Consult a pendulum to make decisions, but you are going to need to make decisions that will make your life better, or you have had to make decisions to make your life better. Ketu is in the shadow past. You're leaving these behind, the troubles behind, and Rahu is your karmic future, and now you're going to have new transformations based on the new decisions that you make. Decisions. Spells. I don't know if that's your thing. It's my thing. But it says alchemy. Okay, when it comes, even though it says spells, it says alchemy. For those of us who are not pagan, this has a lot to do with working your spells, working your balance with nature, working the balance within yourself, working the balance within your health, working the balance in your life, working the balance, alchemy, having a balance, whether it's doing spell work, following the threefold law, whether it's balance and alchemy, and following the balance within the chemicals that you're using, finding balance within your health, making sure you're taking care of yourself, your home, your heart, your family, your children, finding balance within your own body and making sure that you're chemically balanced so that you live your life, your spouse, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and your children to the best ability by the threefold law, and making sure that what you put out there comes back to you and you are balanced. You have pure alchemy. Alchemy. You're balanced. Okay. Footprints. Love this. Direction. So now you're going to have footprints that you're putting in the sand. That's what this is saying. Footprints. Laying your foundation down. Footprints. Putting your foundation down into the sand and starting anew. Starting over. Here. Right here. Footprints. Starting anew. Laying your this says foundation. I don't know if you can see it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Foundation. Laying your footprints in the sand and starting anew. Laying your ground. Putting your foundation down. This is a great card. Footprints. And that's great because you want that for your future. You want to lay a new foundation down. That's great. That's what you want. Okay. Now we're going to go to our Celtic cards. And then we'll be done with this reading. Oh, Cancer, you've had a great reading. You rock. Your birthday is going to be so fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Okay, we're going to switch these around. Oh, it's not going through. So let's do that again. Excellent. One more time. Okay, great. That's it. That's it right there. Okay. Realm of the land. Okay. I'm going to put this up as much close as I can. Realm of the land. Try it one more time. Realm of the land. This is great. You know why? Because this is being outside with nature. And I talked about that when I talked about my May reading before I even read your tarot cards, before I even did tarot. Venus is in Pisces. Mercury's in retrograde now, but it's going to go direct here after the 3rd, which is after this week. Even though we really shouldn't do anything until about the 8th, and many other Saturn's going to go direct. A lot of planets are going to go direct this month. And this month is going to come out good for a lot of people where we can get to go for it and do our thing. And Uranus, and that has to do with money and has to do with making money. And although Saturn's the police officer of And Pluto is in Scorpio this month because of the full moon. And we have a lot of police-like planets to do the right thing, do it the right way, get it done the right way, get our ducks in a row. There's a lot of good. But at the same time, there's also, this is also time for Taurus. This is time for the Earth. Venus, which is love, she's direct for now. She will go back into retrograde, but not right now. And they're asking us to follow our heart and follow the Earth. And following the Earth is being outside, hiking, digging your hands in the Earth. After your Mercury goes direct, it's going to make you want to feel like you want to be outside more. It's going to be crisp and cool in the morning. You might want to go for a morning walk. You might want to take the dog out earlier. You might want to go for a hike. You might want to go for a run. You might want to light some candles and leave the windows open and feel the crisp air in the morning and listen to some Celtic music or some classical music or some flute or some nature music, or you may want to just take a bath and light some candles and do a whole Zen type of thing. But this is being in nature. And Cancer, you need that because that helps you. And I know for me it does as a water sign. I'm a Piscean. Being out in nature and being away from people, even if it's just for a few hours, and then coming back and regrouping, that rocks. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it does rock. You want to be out and about in nature and be out and about doing your thing because that's your personality. That's your personality. Being in the realm of land, that's you being in nature, you being outside, spending more time outside, spending more time outdoors, getting exercise. Go to the gym, go outside for a run, go outside for a hike, go outside and garden, go outside and plant a new garden, play with the pool, cut some shrubs. Thank Mother Nature that she brought you these things. Take the dog for a walk. Go outside and have a picnic. Even if it's just playing frisbee. Realm of the land. Be outside. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate. Enjoy your birthday. Okay? This is a great reading for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope this brought you some insight. I hope this helps you make to discern your options and make better decisions, overcome obstacles, avoid petty squabbles, make sure that you volunteer and be a part of your community and be a part of your family, avoid negative interactions, be positive, be aware of your karmic past, but don't stay in the karmic past and avoid your shadow past. And remember that you need to set yourself for new transitions and new transformations in the month of May, because at the end of the month of May, really you're just going to sit back and reflect and laugh at yourself and enjoy yourself outside as the weather changes and you become you in your month. I hope this was helpful. Thank you and blessed be.